Welcome to the show, South Africa, and welcome to Afternoon Express. In the kitchen today, Clem Pedro, our resident chef, is here. And not only are we going to show you how to make a delicious recipe, we're going to show you how to make your eggs in the perfect way, which I think is quite interesting. So give us a bit of background here.
So, you know,
it's Monday.
It is Monday. And
we're lazy.
It's the first day of the week, as new beginnings. Exactly. So it kind of is. Monday's the start of the week.
You're birthing the eggs and you're birthing newness into the brand new week, aren't we?
Exactly. And people are like often starting a diet. Like, I know it's silly. I'm starting a diet. I'm starting on Monday, right? People always start a diet on Monday. Yeah. So if you're going to think about being healthy, being conscious of what you eat, everybody's on this healthy food vibe.
Sure.
The king of all healthy foods. This little guy right here.
Well, you have to stay tuned to Afternoon Express to find out exactly why that little thing over there is the fountain of youth, according to Clem. That's what his idea is. So we're going to try and treat it with food. They're going to treat it with chemicals on that side a little bit later on, right here on Afternoon Express. We'd love to hear from you on our social accounts, particularly today on Facebook. We're asking you the question, have you or would you ever go for Botox? If yes, why? And if no, why not? I'll be reading your comments live on air. So head over to our Facebook page and go and comment on that post, and I'll read your comments live on air. Speaking of Botox. I know it's only Monday and everybody's pretty excited for the rest of the week and everyone's on that sort of countdown towards the weekend. But Clem, I've managed to find out exactly what we're doing on the show today. Is the only thing that I've ever worked out that hates Friday.
Eggs.
Eggs hate Friday. Do you see? Do you see Friday? You were expecting like an excellent joke, but it wasn't. It was just Friday.
Cracking good one, Dan. Well done.
What a cracker. So yes, South Africa, Clem and myself are going to be making something in the kitchen. So that's very simple to make. It's not even a recipe. So I just want you guys to learn more about free range. And we've learned a lot about this over the process of Afternoon Express. And I'm really trying to educate myself on the idea of free range. So please tell us what we need to know. So
every time we cook with eggs, you always hear me saying free range eggs or nothing else.
Okay.
So the thing is, and it's a great thing for me, is that Woolies is the only major retailer to stock and sell only whole free-range eggs.
Okay.
Which is really great. And did you know that they source over 120 million eggs a year?
Jeez, I don't know how many chickens that is, but anyway, beside the point. Explain to me what exactly free-range means, because I don't think I fully understand what free-range means.
Okay, so they've got this, Woolies have an amazing, very strict guideline to all the suppliers about what to them is free-range, and it boils down to the fact that the eggs are not only responsibly sourced, but ethically sourced, which is very important. If you're going to be eating food, you're going to be cooking with food, go for the greater option. It's the most important thing. You have to eat with tomorrow in mind.
Yeah, but that doesn't still answer the question what free range means. It means that they're ethically and responsibly sourced.
So it's their diet, and they eat the chickens, the hens, not Woolies people. The hens themselves eat a strict vegetarian diet, so they're not being giving any other byproduct of any other
hormones
food.
And things.
No, the hormones, so it's the vegetarian diet, and they're actually free to roam during the day with unlimited shelter and water, which is quite important.
Right. Okay,
which I mean, along those lines, that's basically what the free-range egg is. So the chickens are actually acting like chickens, going out and behaving like chickens as they should, which results in a much better quality egg. Which is very important. And for those strict guidelines, in 2014, Woolies received the International Good Egg Award for those practices, which they maintain every year since then.
So when it comes to sticking to standards, they really aren't clucking about.
Not
they
at
are
all.
Absolutely
Not at all.
Doing the right
it's
stuff.
It's a well-laid, executed plan.
Laid,
and
executed.
it has to be followed.
Okay. So what are we going to do today with these eggs? Because I mean, I've always tried to boil like eggs in the shell, and I can never get it right in terms of the temperatures. And people have told me to add vinegar to the water, add salt to the water. What are the things we should and shouldn't do?
And it's not just you. I mean, we get so many viewer requests to explain the degrees of cooking an egg, not even a steak, how to cook eggs, boiled eggs, and later on scrambled eggs, which is quite amazing. Yeah, That's what people want to know.
You see, so we do listen to what you guys say on our social accounts. Okay, cool. So I'm just passing this to you.
Absolutely. I reply to them, don't you?
Boom. I check them. I reply, obviously.
Okay. Now, Dan, I've been joking. Today is not about the free-range egg, actually.
Oh.
You know, the egg is a sign of new beginnings, and I saw on social media this new hairstyle. So to go with the new hairstyle, I just had to do an egg dish with new beginnings. So clearly, Dan, this is all for you and your new hairstyle.
This is so rude. I actually can't even deal
with
you right now.
It's beautiful, though, Dan. It's amazing.
I can't actually deal. You're so rude. Get over yourselves.
I want the country to see your brand new hairstyle. Can you guys let us know on social media, what do you think about Dan's new hairstyle? Why are you blushing?
Because it's super awkward. It was like, I needed to go for something new. I was tired of the upstyle, and I keep it nice and simple. It's I've seen it on the high streets of London fashion, so I thought I'd try it out and see if it works here. Now you're making me blush.
Cool. I like it. I like it.
Cool. Thanks. Thank you very much.
So, as you spoke about, so many people have different methods of boiling an egg. They go from cold water, then they boil it up. Some people add salt, some people add vinegar. The best and easiest way is to bring your pot up to a rapid boil. That way you can actually shock the egg once it gets in there and seals the proteins on the outside. That's the egg white. And all you do is you get a slaughter spoon or a normal spoon, and don't chuck it in. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
No.
And it
Gently
cracks at the bottom.
Drop it slowly into the water.
What is the reason for not adding salt? Because I understood salt helps the water to boil more rapidly and quicker. It helps it boil faster because it's got a what do you call it, a lower boiling temperature.
It highes the boiling temperature, yes. So
Highes
it actually boils at a hotter temperature, but you don't need that.
Okay.
Eggs are delicate. They don't need to be cooking at massive high heats. That's enough to cook the egg perfectly.
Okay. And one thing that I've always done wrong, which I've been told was done wrong, is that I always try and take my eggs straight from the fridge and put them in the boiling water. And sometimes then the shock can actually crack the outside of the shell. So keep your eggs at room temperature.
Room temperature, they store beautifully in the fridge,
Yes.
but take them out a little bit before the time before you bake with them, or before you cook boil eggs.
them. Okay,
Exactly.
cool.
So we've put our eggs in. Now let's talk about how long we're going to cook them for. So over here we've got an egg that's boiled for 10 minutes.
Okay, so slightly more yellow than
Yeah.
usual, okay?
And that's our hard-boiled egg.
10 minutes is such a long time to
It
boil an egg.
is. It is. That's your hard-boiled egg. And then this is your 8-minute egg, which is a medium boil. And then this is your 6-minute egg, which is quite soft.
Okay.
And this is how I like it. But just, I like a little bit, maybe, I actually like a, let's just say a 7-minute egg.
Okay,
where
like
my
a
proteins are
6
more
and a half.
sealed,
Okay, cool.
but it's still nice and runny. So you cut into it.
Oh, and that just happens. That
That
is
happens.
the best feeling in the world. Almost as if you've poached that egg in somewhere. I'm really surprised that you managed to get the shell off that egg. How do you do it? Do you like tap it on the table?
No, my trick is to, after they come out the water for the exact amount of time, straight under ice water or straight into ice water. That way it stops the cooking process. And you tap the top and you tap the bottom. Crack the tops off, crack the bottoms, and then you just start peeling straight away, and it comes right off. No funny shells breaking off or proteins breaking off. That's the easiest way to do it.
Amazing. I also know that eggs in themselves are probably the cheapest way to consume protein, I've been told. So that's like a really nice thing to know, that if you are still in the markets today, you want to go and buy your whey proteins, you want to go and eat lentils, do whatever you want to do, the cheapest way to consume the right amounts of protein are through buying eggs itself. So it is still a cheaper method to do that. And I know we're not only just boiling eggs on the show. You're like, what the heck, Afternoon Express, you're just going to make me boil eggs on the show today? No. After the break on the show, we're going to be making the perfect scrambled eggs. Clem's got a whole bunch of tricks up his sleeve. What I'm going to say is there's some delicious ingredients thrown into this mixture. So don't you miss that.